We are on the website, and we are located in the Tony Rand Student Center. So this way. Okay. We are located in the Tony Rand Student Center in room 128. So we're actually on the back side of Tony Rand. So when you initially come in, you won't find us. You have to come around the other side. So today I want to tell you a little bit about what we do. For those of you who have been employed with Fayetteville Tech for a long time, 10 years or more, we used to have a career center. And that career center used to be in the Tony Rand Student Center. And students would come in, they would do career assessments by appointment, and there were some job leads that they could look at if they were interested. Well, when the job center came about, the school really wanted a bigger initiative to make sure that our graduates actually found work when they completed their programs. So what we are about are like 3 or 4 things that we traditionally do in the job center. Number one, we actually help students do work study. So you will be getting an email to say, hey, do you need any work study? So we help students fill out applications for eligibility for work study. And then the Job Center does the placement of all work study students that are on campus. So if students are using federal funding through Pell Grant to pay for their education, they may be eligible for work study, and we provide the placements for them. So you will hear from me when it's time, and then some people contact me often to say, I need a work study. So if you need someone to help in your office, work studies do not replace part-time workers. They're allowed to work 20 hours a week at maximum, and they are paid through federal dollars, $8.40 an hour. And if they're off campus, they are paid $8.90 an hour. And they get paid just like us once a month. So if you are in need of someone to help in your office area, we have so many majors. I traditionally try to place the student, if they are a business student, then I try to get them in the business area. If they are criminal justice, I try to place them in the criminal justice area initially. But if that doesn't work out and there is no room or space, then we place them wherever there is a need. The other thing we do in the Job Center is we work with the Work-Based Learning Program and the coordinator there, Ms. Nunnery, and we try to help the students with their resumes because they need a resume in order to do work-based learning, and we help them do their resumes there. That's one of the services we provide to all students, faculty, staff, and the community as well, and the military community. So we will help them, and then we also help some of the work-based learning students. If they're also eligible for work study, they actually get to earn their college credit, and they also get to get paid for it as well, where normal work-based learning students are just getting college credit. We do resume writing. We do mock interviews for students if they are preparing to go for a job interview. We will set up a time and give them questions, and then we will critique them and have them to give them some feedback in preparation. We find that a lot of our military folks coming through have never had a regular interview. They've had military boards, but they've not ever had a civilian, I call it civilian interview. So we assist them with civilianizing their resumes and also learning how to, I call it talk civilian, instead of using military acronyms and things like that, that maybe some people may not understand what that is. So, and then we're set up where we have computers in the Job Center, and students can come in and job search. So all throughout the day, we are talking to employers. Employers are calling us, and they're asking us, hey, I need, to hire someone. Do you have any students? So this is the time of year that we really get busy with employers trying to find graduates. So I'm just going to run through this real quick. We're located under Campus Life, and you click on the Job Center, and that puts you on our site. We also do career assessment, so we still are part of that career component. Students that are coming in that are changing their major, don't know what they want to major in, the school has Career Coach, and it's just an assessment that is like an interest assessment. And then that Career Coach automatically links the student to the majors and programs we have here at Fayetteville Tech. So it's very simple to do. It only takes about 10 minutes for for them, 5 or 10 minutes for them to go through and answer some questions, and then we talk to them about their results, and then we talk to them about what could really, what program would be best for them as well. So I tell them I'm the tough love counselor because I would really like to see every student before they even decide on a program, so that we could talk about the job outlook, because we do that with them as well. I was talking to Ms. Register right before we started, and what we're talking to them about is that if you're in business admin and you're HR, then we start looking for jobs with an associate degree in business admin, HR, and then telling them, okay, here's the pathway that you need to do. So we talk about career pathways, we talk about what kind of jobs are out there. Do they need to continue to go to school and gain more education, more certifications, or whatever? So that's our page. But then we now have an online job board, and that's been very beneficial. We've only had it, have we had it a year? I don't think we've had it a year yet.
Not yet.
So it's relatively new, and so we are still tweaking some things on it too. We're able to put announcements up here when we are doing career fairs, but this is the part that I really like, because every student that comes into the Job Center registers with the College Central Network online job board. Alumni, employers, and even community residents. So if I go out and teach a resume writing class, which we do that too, so if you want us to come in, we will teach in your classroom too. You can register, and then Ms. Short is going to show you what it looks like. So once a student registers, they will see this. They will see other job fairs that are coming up. But the interesting thing that we have is search postings to my school. Those are employers that have contacted us personally, and they want to post jobs to our website. When you go there, the student can just put in Fayetteville, North Carolina. They can put in their specific major, and they can, okay, we're going to show you what it looks like. So these folks are here in Fayetteville. They are specific. Now what Ms. Shorter does is that if an employer calls us and they want to post a job, we verify that they are a legitimate company, they are a legitimate employer, they actually have jobs. We don't normally let any salespeople in. No Avon, no Mary Kay, no. We do have State Farm, places like that, but we don't have any independent salespeople in there, because we have the ability to block the employer. So even if they go in and we find like, that's not really good for our students, then we will deny them, and we will give them a reason why we decline their offer to be into the portal. The students are able to see the jobs that are at our school, and then they have, of course, a portal that is all over. There are 15 community colleges that utilize CCN. So if you look at Wake Tech and some of the other schools, they also are posting jobs. So if a student is not going to stay in the area, they can, of course, put in Raleigh or whatever, and they can find that. On the right-hand side, we have a career document library. So if students need any information about job search, about branding, about how to create a portfolio, all of that information. And it also is electronic. So they have a podcast and everything. So we've been trained on all of the behind the scenes stuff. So this, so what we would like the students to do is to register in CCM when they come to the Job Center. When we work on their resume, then they upload their resume. Employers, we can give the employer two options: to post jobs only or to look at resumes as well. And so when they go in, they can actually search through the resumes and contact the student in that fashion. So I just want to show you a little bit behind the scenes, because I know we have another presenter. Behind the scenes, we are the administrators of CCN here at Fayetteville Tech. So what we do is we can go in and we can determine how many jobs have been posted by the month. So right now in May, we have 42 jobs that are posted. In April, so you can see the numbers. And then on the left-hand side where the little pie graph is, we have 699 registered users. So that's all the students, and it breaks it down from alumni to community residents, and we have 190 employers in the portal. So that helps us kind of keep up with numbers to see who's in there, what they're doing, and the employers. One of the things that is challenging is that we're now trying to figure out, are the employers contacting our students? Are they interviewing our students? And are they hiring our students? So we are, the push for the fall is to set it up so we can actually know and contact and say, hey, you're registered in here, you have jobs posted, how do we know if you are hiring our